Well, hello. How are we doing? Happy Sunday. Hope things are well. So, a news update. First of all, I've managed to finish my Auschwitz poem. Very interesting experience. It originally came in at nearly 150 lines, and I've cut over 40, and it's now something like 90. So the end result is 90 something lines long. So there's a real big chunk of editing there. I had to keep going to it and leaving it alone and coming back, obviously because of the subject matter. I have ran it past someone, and they gave it their nod of approval, should we say? Hopefully, it is saying what I want to say as an artist. It's quite intense, but hopefully, the end result is good enough to put into your hands. So, at some relevant juncture, I shall get that out to you. And while we talk about poetry, on a more upbeat note, I have been working on a collection of poetry, as you may know, especially if you look at my website. I do write poems, and I think I've now got enough to start collating it together and actually getting a book of poetry out. So I'm pretty pleased about that, and hopefully we shall bring that to you soon. So there's another project coming along in my pipeline with all the other million things that I'm doing, as you'll know if you've been following me. So anyway, what is today's writing bit or tip? I say bit because if you are new to the writing game, you may be thinking, what on earth is NaNoWriMo? Well, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. And it's important that you learn that because I keep saying it's National Write a Novel Month. It's not. It's National Novel Writing Month. Now, National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo, is actually set up by an organisation. There's an official website. You can sign up for free. And the idea is that everybody challenges each other to write 50,000 words in a month. Fantastic concept. Great idea. So writers all around the world just say, right, okay, let's see if we can do 50,000 words in a month, and they all support each other. It's great. Now, like a lot of these things, there are a lot of people globally who just do it, but don't do it through the website. So the choice is yours. I know a lot of people, not hundreds of people that do NaNoWriMo. I dare to say only a sliver go use the website. I haven't yet, but I would like to in the future. Certainly give it a go. So yes, in the past, what I tend to do is have my own personal thing. So I've just been kind of, okay, so November's coming, so I'm just going to put writing a bit more in focus. Just give it a priority. If there's a choice, writing wins. So this month I'm going to up my game a bit. I've already been looking into what I'm doing in November, and I've got some projects that I need to work on and to get done. And I've looked at my schedule and realised actually there's something I can move and do that in December. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm looking ahead to clear things out to give me more room to focus on my writing. So I'm not going to set myself a target at the moment, or not one I'm going to reveal so much as a word count, but I'm looking forward to participating. So it doesn't matter if you're experienced. I mean, a lot of people just play by their own rules. As I say, there'll be a lot of experienced novelists out there, especially in the indie community, that just churn out books, and they use November as I'm writing a novel. If it's 90,000 words, 80,000 words, 70,000 words, 50,000 words, and they really go hell for leather to get this, to get a whole novel finished. So it doesn't really matter. You can do the 50, you can just do 20,000 words or 10,000 words, especially if you're just starting. Don't put yourself under so much pressure that you burn out, or, that you give yourself stress, or, you fracture relationships, etc., or get in trouble at work if you have a day job. So my tips would be, obviously, like I say, look at your schedule, look ahead. Is there things that you can move, you can plan, tell your family and friends, hey, I'm doing NaNoWriMo. Saturday mornings from now I'm going to lock myself in my room and write, or or I'm just going to be in my office a little bit longer after work, whatever it may be. Obviously, if you've got day jobs, you work in the evening sometimes, you might want to look at your workload, see if you can rearrange that to give you a bit of support. So also, as you will know, if you've been following me, I often sit down to write, and and I'll be writing along, and then what happens next? Shall I do that? Because I'm a fly by the seat of my pants, or a discovery writer is the term that everyone uses. A bit nicer than fly by the seat of the pants, but hey. So obviously, if you do know what you're going to write, it's going to be a lot easier. So if you have plotted it out, or you've got a few days till November to think, okay, so I'm writing a novel. Let me just get some bullet points down as to where I want to get to, what I want to write to do. There was another tip I was going to tell you, and that's it. Cool. I nearly had to abandon the video then. Social media. So if you jump on social media, okay, like I say, if you go officially through the website, you can sign up for free, and there's a lot of support. But if you don't, and you don't know many people in the writing community, then go onto social media, onto Twitter, onto Instagram, onto Facebook, TikTok, put in NaNoWriMo. Okay, there'll be a hashtag for it, and there'll be posts galore, writers everywhere just posting what they're doing, and you can join in on their threads and say, hey, I'm doing this as well, or hey, what's your target? Or I've had a really tough day today, I sat down to do 2,000 words and only did 500, or whatever it may be. So you can, really embrace yourself and make new friends and garner that support to get your words down. It's a fantastic opportunity just to get your thoughts out on paper, get the ideas flowing from your heart, and get the words coming out of your mouth. It's just it's fantastic. So I'd encourage you to give it a go, and like I say, above everything, just enjoy the experience. It's a great time. And then of course we've got December where we can relax. So there we go. Well, he says, if you want to be, especially if you want to be an indie writer, relaxing is very difficult, I tell you, especially when you start doing marketing and ads and all that stuff. But newsletters they'll be coming down the line. So there we go. Anyway, we're past 7 minutes, or nearly on to 8. Waffling on. So I shall say, have a wonderful week and speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.